Good morning YouTube, welcome back to my channel everyone. So today I decided that I'm going to be doing a full day of eating. I get a lot of requests on my Instagram to film this video for you guys, but I'm usually never home like a whole day. I meal prep my meals throughout the week just because I work and I'm really busy and I have a lot of things going on. So I decided to make light of the situation we're all in. Due to this virus, I recently lost my job, so I don't do anything. I literally have nothing to do. So I'm home 24/7 now, and I decided that this is just the perfect time for me to film this because I am at home. I have a full stocked fridge and pantry, so I can make anything I want to make. I decided that I am going to track my macros with this full day of eating. Now, I do not always track my macros. I would say I probably track it maybe once, twice, max 3 times a week because I want to make sure that I'm staying on track. But I don't do it every day because it can get really hard to constantly stay up on that. It really stresses me out, especially if I'm not home and I have to get a meal out somewhere and then I like can't track it. I can't find it on MyFitnessPal or anything like that. So I don't track my food every day, but I am going to do it today just for the sake of this video, just so you guys can see how I track my food. Excuse me. Right now I'm not trying to hit like any certain calorie goal or anything like that. I am trying to hit my protein goal is the main one that I'm focused on. So I am trying to hit 130 grams of protein a day, and my carbs, it doesn't really matter. I try not to go a lot over on fats, but my main focus right now is my protein goal. Another thing I do want to say is a lot of the times when I share my full day of eatings on my Instagram, I get a lot of comments of people being like, oh my god, I'm gonna eat this and like hopefully I can grow like you grow. And I just want to put it out there. I've said this a lot on my Instagram, but I'm gonna say it here on my YouTube for those of you that are subscribed to me on here and don't follow me on there. Macros are specifically designed for every individual. So what I eat works for me, it helps me, but it might not for you. We are all different, all our goals are different, all our body types are different. So just because you eat what you see me eat, or you eat what you see your favorite fitness inspo eats, does not mean that you're gonna look like they do. We all have different goals, our body types are different. So I just wanna put that out there. This is just me sharing to you guys what works for me. It might work for you, it might not, but yeah. Also another thing, I'm sorry that I look completely crazy right now. I have been really stressed and I've been getting a lot of anxiety due to losing my job and all of the unforeseen circumstances that come with that. So when I stress out a lot, I break out a lot, and then I like have the worst habit of picking at my face, and I really need to work on it. But that's why I look the way I do. I'm not trying to put on makeup throughout this whole video because I don't want to make my skin look any worse than it already looks. So yeah, woke up. I am gonna go make breakfast right now. I woke up completely starving, so I'm probably gonna have a bigger breakfast than I usually would. Yeah, so here we go, just follow along. Okay, so I just got all my stuff ready to make breakfast. So I decided that I'm gonna have like an egg scramble. I don't really like eggs, so the only way I can eat them in the morning is if I mix a lot of veggies and things in them. So I'm gonna have an egg scramble. I'm probably gonna do, here are my eggs. I'm probably gonna do 2 eggs and 1 egg white. And then I'm gonna cut up a few turkey slices to put into my egg scramble. And then I'm gonna cut up some onion and some pepper to put into it. And then I also wanna have one of these banana nut oatmeals. These are the protein Quaker banana nut oatmeals. It tastes so good. I love having them when it's like really cold outside because it's just so warm and it tastes amazing. About this oatmeal is that it's already pre-measured out for you, so it just comes in the little pack like this. It's all ready. So to track it, it's super easy because everything is back here. So this oatmeal has 5 grams of fat, it has 40 grams of carbs, and it has 10 grams of protein. So since I already know like exactly the measurements I'm gonna use for my meal, I'm gonna go ahead and track those before I start making it. So I use MyFitnessPal. It just looks like this. I added my food. This is my breakfast. So basically, I really like MyFitnessPal because you can just scan things and it automatically does it for you. So where is the scan thing for this? So the oatmeal has the barcode right here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and scan that. And you can see, yeah, so just like that, by scanning it, it inputs everything already in there, which is perfect. That's perfect. It makes it so quick. It makes it so easy. So I really like doing that. And I'm gonna do the same exact thing for my eggs and my turkey slices. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna have 2 of these turkey slices. So I'm gonna go ahead and scan this. You'll have to check the serving sizes on the back to correctly adjust like the measurements on here. So the serving size for this one is 1 slice, so I'm gonna have 2 slices. So there where it says serving slice, 1 slice, I would go under to number of servings and just hit that and put 2. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do my eggs. So scan this. And I'm having 2 eggs and an egg white, so I'm just gonna track that as 2.5. Okay, so that leaves my breakfast at 465 calories, and to be exact, it's 33 protein, 44 carb, and 16 fat. So I'm about to get to making it, so I'm gonna show you guys how I do everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off by chopping up some onions, and then I'm gonna go ahead and chop up some of this green pepper as well. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna chop up my turkey slices into small pieces. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and crack my eggs. I'm gonna do 2 whole eggs, and then from the 3rd egg, I'm just going to do the egg white. After that, I'm gonna go ahead and season my eggs. I'm gonna do some Himalayan pink sea salt. I'm also going to put that on the veggies, and then I'm gonna use some black pepper too. I'm gonna go ahead and throw all those veggies in and let them saute for a minute before I throw in the eggs. Once they've sauteed for a little bit, I'll go ahead and throw in that egg mix and then stir it up. Once my eggs are done, I'm going to go ahead and throw a whole packet of this oatmeal into a bowl, along with a full cup of almond milk that I already have portioned out. Then I'm going to go ahead and stick that into the microwave for about 2 minutes and let it cook. I just finished my breakfast and I wanted to show you guys something that I found so funny. So it's 10 in the morning and I'm making myself breakfast, and usually I make me and my boyfriend breakfast, but for the sake of this video, since I was measuring out my food, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do mine and then I'll do yours. I guess he didn't want to wait, so he put some pizza in the oven as his breakfast at 10 in the morning. I just thought that was so funny because men are so... He's just gonna wait 5 more minutes. But anyways, here's my breakfast. I'm all done. It smells amazing. I can't wait to eat it. This oatmeal smells so good. I just topped it with a little bit of cinnamon. And then here are my eggs. Normally I would probably put some avocado on this, but I only have 1 left and I really want to use it for my lunch, so I'm not going to use it right now. But yeah, this is it. Super filling. This will keep me filled for like 3 hours probably. I'm going to eat and I will see you guys in a little bit. I'm back and I just finished the sweatiest HIIT session with my boyfriend. We've been trying to do a lot of outside workouts since our gyms are closed. It gets pretty boring and it's pretty unmotivating to work out in our house since we live in an apartment and there's not a lot of room. So we've been trying to go outside. I'm out of breath because I'm sorry, I'm so out of breath, but yeah, we've been trying to go outside more, do like full body sessions, HIIT sessions, and things like that just to keep our bodies moving. So I'm about to make my post-workout shake. I always drink a post-workout shake after every workout, no matter what it is. So I'm gonna show you guys how I make mine. Okay, so I went ahead, I used my NutriBullet to make my protein shakes. I just find it so quick and easy. I did a cup of water. I'm gonna do just a few ice cubes. Just a few ice cubes because I like it really cold. A whole banana. Usually I have these frozen, so I have to freeze them because I don't have them like that right now. They taste a lot better and it makes the shake creamier when you have it frozen. And then I'm gonna use a scoop of protein. Right now I just have this GNC one. It's actually running out, so just 1 scoop. And then I'm also gonna do a scoop of my Alani Nu collagen. This is really good. It promotes healthy skin, so I like to use a scoop of that in all my protein shakes, especially right now. And then that's it. You can add more stuff. It totally depends how I'm feeling. Some days I like to add frozen fruit or almond butter, but today I just want to do it like this. Okay, so now that my protein shake is done, I'm gonna go ahead and track it. So usually I track my protein shakes under snacks. So snacks, and then I'll just scan everything same way I did for my breakfast. Scan the collagen. This collagen actually has a really good amount of protein. It has 18 grams of protein and the shake itself has 24. So just that right there is a really good source of protein. Try not to rely my protein too much on like protein shakes, protein powders, protein snacks and things like that. I like to have more protein sources coming from my meals, like meats, my carbs, and all that stuff. Protein powders and high protein snacks are really good if you find it difficult to get a lot of protein in your diet. So mainly my one thing that'll come from like a protein snack, protein powder, is my protein shake and maybe a protein bar. Depends how I'm feeling, but the rest will come from like wholesome meals. The shake has 288 calories, 42 grams of protein, and I have 23 grams of carbs from my protein shake. So I'm about to drink this, then I'll probably just go freshen up and make lunch in a little bit. So I'll see you guys in a few. So I'm about to make lunch. If you guys didn't know, my favorite food is like Mexican food. Anything spicy, anything taco, like anything like that. So I think I'm gonna make myself a taco bowl. I probably eat a taco bowl like 3-4 times out of the week because they're just so good and they're so easy to make and they keep me full for really long, so why would I not? So yeah, I'm about to make that, so I'll go show you guys. I'm gonna start by prepping the things that take the longest. So I have my rice making. Basically, I just do 1 cup of water and 1 cup of rice, but since this is for me and my boyfriend and I want to have some rice left over for the next few days, I did 2 cups of water and 2 cups of rice. I use jasmine rice, so I put that in here. I just hit cook and it does it all by itself. Right now, my cousin was over the other day and she made this really good roasted like corn and bean mix. So I'm about to make the same thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and preheat my oven to 350. I'm gonna use a whole can of corn. I like to use this no salt added because I do use a lot of my own seasonings. So I'm gonna put the whole thing in there. Normally I would use black beans for this, but I don't have any, so I'm just gonna use these red beans. I already drained those. I'm gonna go ahead and add all my seasonings. I'm gonna use Himalayan pink sea salt. I'm gonna use some red pepper flakes and some cayenne red pepper. Normally I would use a lot of this, but my boyfriend is having some too and he doesn't really like spicy. So I'm just gonna go light with these, just to give it a little bit of a kick, but nothing too crazy. And then I'm gonna do garlic powder. I'll do a good decent amount of this one. And then lastly, I'm gonna do a little bit of Italian seasoning. Just mix it all in. Try and get it all evenly coated. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and stick this in the oven for about 30 minutes. My main protein source in this taco bowl is gonna be chicken. So when I buy chicken, I buy it in like really bulk chicken breast. And then I cut that and I pre-measure them out per like portions. And then I just season them and freeze them that way. So it's so much easier to defrost them and cook them since they're already cut, they're already seasoned, and they're already weighed out. So I have it right here. This portion is pre-weighed out for me already. Since I already did do that, I can't do it to show you guys, but I am going to show you what I use to weigh it out. Basically, I have this scale, and I got this from Target. It was literally like $12, and this is how I weigh out all my chicken and all my meat. Basically, how I weigh them right here, it shows you can pick the option. If you hit unit, it'll show you per grams, per kilograms, per pounds, per ounces, whatever you want to do. And I just lay it on there until it tells me 4 ounces, and then I'll just separate them into the bags like that. So pretty simple, and this is super cheap. For my chicken, I actually have this seasoned in taco seasoning. So since I know I make a lot of those taco bowls throughout the week or just tacos overall, I pre-season them with this. And I just find that it gives them so much more flavor when they have time to like absorb it all. I just get this mild taco seasoning packet. It already comes pre-made. It's perfect. I get this from the grocery store and I just sprinkle a little bit on top of it. So this is the one I use. It's from McCormick. It just says mild taco seasoning mix. I'm gonna go ahead and start the chicken. I also still have some peppers and onions left from this morning's breakfast. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw these in there too, just so I can use them up. So I'm just gonna throw this in the pan with a little bit of olive oil and get it cooking. All that's cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and track it. So food, we'll go to lunch. Like I said, I already have a lot of those saved in my recents, so all I have to do is look them up. So white rice, jasmine, I decided that I'm gonna do a cup, so this is perfect. 45 grams of carb, 4 grams of protein. Check mark, and done. My lunch is 668 calories. So we go over here to nutrition. I'm doing really good. I already am at 126 grams of protein, which is just insane. It's because this lunch is really high. My protein shake was really high. I'm at 162 grams of carbs. I'm at about 37 of fat, so I don't want to get too much more fat in there. But yeah, doing pretty good so far. Cooking, so I'm going to go ahead and serve my plate. I'm just going to grab measuring cups and I'm going to do 1 full cup of rice. So I'll just get that from my rice cooker and throw it onto here. I'll grab a half cup and I'll throw that on top. Go ahead and throw all these leftover onions and peppers on here. And I'm going to go ahead and grab all that chicken and I'm going to throw all of that on top. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab some of that cheese and I'm going to do a 4th cup of that. And just sprinkle that on top. And I already have my half avocado cut and I'm just going to throw that right on top as well. And there we go. There's my big, beautiful taco bowl that's literally gonna keep me full forever. I'm so hungry and this looks so good and I'm so ready to eat it. Alright guys, welcome back. So it's been a few hours. I'm about to make dinner. I'm not gonna make anything really big or really heavy because it is pretty late and I'm not super hungry either. I'm also like 5 grams away from hitting my protein goals. And then I'm gonna have some of that leftover rice I had for lunch and I'm gonna pair that with some sweet potatoes and some chickpeas and maybe I'll drizzle a little bit of salsa on top. And I'm just gonna have that because I'm super close to hitting my protein and I'm pretty low on my carbs, so the sweet potato and the chickpeas and the rice will help up that. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how I make this super quick. Okay, so I already preheated my oven to 350. I have my chickpeas and my sweet potatoes right here. I'm just gonna drizzle these with a little bit of olive oil. And then I'm actually just going to add some of the taco seasoning I used for my chicken during lunch, just because I want like a little spicy kick to it. And then I'm also gonna throw in some garlic powder. I'm gonna go ahead and mix that all in, make sure it's all evenly coated. Oops. You know what? Sometimes it's just better to use your hands for this. Okay. And I decided that I am going to put a little bit of broccoli, but I'm going to wait a little bit because if I put the broccoli into roast, it gets burnt before this all finishes cooking. So once this is halfway done, I'm going to throw in some broccoli in there. So these are the sweet potatoes I use. I just get these cubes from my grocery store. Super easy because they're already cut and peeled. And then I just use these chickpeas. Any chickpeas are fine. I like these low sodium ones. Again, because I like to season all my stuff on my own. So my meal is done. I actually completely forgot to put the broccoli in midway through it was cooking, so I just kept it without it. I did half a cup of rice. I did a whole cup of chickpeas and half a cup of sweet potatoes, and I just topped it with some salsa. I wanted to show you guys my calorie count for the day. So I finished with 1,838 grams. And then I did 140 for protein, 230 for carbs, and 43 for fat. So that's pretty good. That's what a typical day for me looks like. I try and stay under 2,000, but not by too much. I mainly focus on hitting my protein, which I did, so I'm really happy about that. Really good day, and yeah, I'm about to go eat my dinner, and I'll see you guys in a few. Okay, so that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed and that you got some meal ideas. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on my Instagram, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!